All right, here we are. We're here at test day, retest day. We're going to go ahead and try to get the heaviest clean we can, whether that's squat or power. It's whatever you've been working on for the last 8 weeks. We've finally arrived at this day. It's very exciting, and let's go ahead and hope that the PRs are plentiful. All right, we're going to go ahead. We have a nice warm-up for you. We're going to get explosive. We're going to get mobilized, and then we're going to go ahead and head into our working sets, okay? So we're going to spend 25 minutes establishing that clean. Again, it could be a squat, or it could be a power, it could be a combination of both. As we move through our warm-up sets, you can see there's some sets of 5, 3, 4, and 3s. All right, so if you see those multiple reps, these are not meant to be touch and go. We are trying to set up and get some good primer reps in before we get to the super heavy stuff. All right, so we're going to be moving through. This is a suggested warm-up. You can warm up however you'd like, but I think building through our percentages is going to be something that will help us set us up for success. You can also see that the rest period is going to get a little bit longer as we move through this. We just want to make sure that whatever duration of rest that you put there is going to let you get a full effort with full strength, okay? So whatever you decide to do with the rest period, just make sure that you are recovered and you're ready to go, all right? Now, as we move through this, I want you to be mindful there are some mind games that can take place when we're working for a new 1-rep max. And in order to combat some of those kind of mental blocks, we can go ahead and grab fraction plates and put them on our bar from the start. And then you kind of forget about those. So if you normally go to 135 with those 2-pounders on, you already have it at 137. Okay, so there's ways that you can kind of move through this. Now, usually people like to kind of move through the barbell and the percentages in 0s and 5s. So for instance, if the percentage at 60% is 127, some people will round up to 130, and some people will round down to 125. Maybe you keep it at 127. Okay, so these are ways that you can move through some of that mental block and get through it. Okay, really work on your speed through the middle. Remember, it's not about pulling that bar high. While I get it, I'm somebody who pulls pretty early and I'm trying to get away from that. But I'm going to really make the effort today to kind of be patient. Don't rush off the floor. When I get past the knee, that's when I'm going to really apply pressure to my legs and really violently straighten them. And as soon as I get to that extension point, I want to make sure that I'm getting underneath the bar as quickly as I can. Okay? So we're going to be moving through these percentages. We're going to take our time. We're going to have fun. And then above all, we want to remember that whether we get a PR or not, we've worked really hard to move this bar, and so if you get to a percentage in that 80 to 95% range and you're able to move it better, stronger, we're winning, okay? Sometimes you're not going to be able to hit a new 1-rep max, but along the way and going there, we might be moving that higher percentage much better and much easier, and we have to look at that as part of our win, okay? So I really hope that we do have a new 1-rep max, but again, I hope that we just feel really strong, our positions are there, and we are happy when we leave at the end of this hour.